Hello people, welcome back to the channel and a new video. Today we are going to go over the Cybergun AK47. Now we're going to do a shooting and accuracy for you. I know we're a bit close guys, as I say in the last videos, moved house, not very private at the moment, getting close out, all fences are up, but I still got to sort my little range out. So for now we're just going to keep it indoors. We've got about a 7 metre range, sort of 6-7 metres, it's not far off that. It's more than enough to just show you how it shoots and that you get a little feel for the thing really. As usual, got a few little metal targets set up, a few tin cans, and we've got the paper target down the bottom for a nice accuracy. Safety specs ready, of course. I have loaded this one up straight away guys, because I've done the Hellboy before this and it takes a while to load. So as you can see for now, plastic shell case, mag case, got a cool little mechanism there for doing your CO2 up, saves you using a tool, which is always pretty handy. And I know I normally say it, I'm using Remingtons. I normally say don't, but because these are such a small fiddly hole, this is a pretty good one to use it on. Obviously these are full wood metal, as basically as realistic as possible. It's that good, I can't even put a mag in properly. The good thing is for this, for me, I'm left-handed, so it works out perfect. Obviously this is my left, I've always got my right ready to load. Got your fire select. I don't know why it goes into full auto, obviously it doesn't do anything, there's no blowback or anything on this, it's just wicked. Apart from the wood being a little bit off colour from here to there, but I am going to darken that up very soon. Take away these horrible little bits down here, get rid of them, just put a bit of nice shape and age to it really. But that's about as all I'm going to do. The only thing I will say, I'm starting to get a little bit of rust coming up here, but obviously that's Chinese steel for you. But other than that, that is just a wicked replica. You can't go wrong. I mean, having that up on your wall, that is going to look wicked all day long. Bit of aging on the grip, all the stock and that, and the front furniture, handguard, whatever you want to call that. Got a few little dents and scratches in already, so it's starting to get there. But here goes guys. I suppose the only other thing to say about this, you obviously can adjust your height on this to however you want it. But because we're so close, we're obviously going to keep it down nice and low. You can actually take all this off and all. If you push this button, all this top receiver part comes off. All the spring and that behind there can come out. The only letdown, plastic mag, whereas all the Hellboy types that they make in China, they've all got a metal magazine, which is a bit of a letdown, but oh well, you can't tell, it's only an airgun. As long as the neighbours don't see it, obviously that is very realistic looking. You don't be taking it outside and having funny neighbours that get you in trouble. 18 shots guys, I already loaded up with CO2. We're going to go for little targets first, just see how it goes really. Get back as far as we can. This is quite a long gun. Let's take the safety back off, eh? Fucking hell, listen. I don't know how. Doing really well today, guys. That was more me than anything, not looking down it properly. Well, that ain't too bad. Normally, this does actually knock down the steel duck targets, unlike most of them. Let's have a quick reload, guys, and we go for the old paper target. See what sort of grouping we get. So it's only 18 BB, so it ain't going to take long. I was doing the Hellboy earlier. I think I dropped double the amount on the floor than I actually got in the magazine. Best just do a couple at a time really. So just like the Hellboy, you've got to hold it at that angle, otherwise it gets stuck back there. Got 2 or 3 more to go. Don't actually take that long to load. Once you get into it, It's quite a simple device really. Obviously the only thing you got to do, there's a little hole there, a little release button there. So my phone's blinking away, guys. I thought for some reason we stopped filming, but there we go, it's still working. Let's go for the paper target, see how good we can get. I'll try locking down the sight properly this time and all. Might have one. Right, that's it. Right, let's grab that. Tell you what, that's pretty good. Almost got a nice little smiley face in that black target. Show you from the back as always, guys, you get a better look at it. I've actually got my camera backwards today, so if I'm looking a bit funny in my filming, it's because I can't see what I'm doing. My screen's really badly cracked, I've got a lot of dirt in it. That's pretty accurate, guys. I know we're up pretty close. So the downside with these things, apart from plastic mag, very quiet. I'm sure that's just because it's not blowback. I think if that had blowback action, that'd be making a hell of a racket. It would sound a lot better. But purely, guys, that I got to sit up on the wall. Just going to age it a little bit. Obviously I always wait until my warranties run out, because if there's any problem with it in the time that the warranty's running, you can't even take it back to the shop. So depending what it is, obviously you've got a faulty mag, they might do something about the mag, which is quite simple for them. You know, you start messing around with the actual gun itself, you voided your warranty straight away. So to be honest, guys, just wait that year. It's a cool replica. They are quite expensive. It's full wood metal, very heavy. It's a good gun. I say these are about 500 FPs, and they do knock down that duck target sometimes, so that is actually a bonus. Let's have another quick go. We just did have a few quick BBs in there. See if we can knock down them targets, just to show you which my DPMS actually struggles. Well, that sounds like it's shooting so much better. One of them actually does, because I've done a few little upgrades, so that does tend to hit a bit better. That's it, and then nicely, don't have to cock it, but it feels good. Let's see if we can actually knock down one of them duck targets with this. Safety off. No, ain't having it. Well, don't know what's going on, guys. I used it in my old man's garden before and it was knocking them down, but who knows. I think it's a wicked replica. You want one of them on your walls. It's going to look good, guys. Always. But that is a proper Cybergun one, I know, not one of these big bang ones. That is proper Cybergun, so that is a wicked made one. Can't really fault it. I guess the only downside is the shoddy bit of paintwork on there, but it's going to give it some wear and tear and look good. So I'm not bothered about getting damaged up. I'm trying to throw it around a little bit, if I'm honest with you. Trying to start make it look a bit aged. But there you go, guys. Part 2, shooting actually. So that's the little grouping. I know we are pretty close, guys. We're about 6 metres, 7 metres. It's a good rifle. Definitely want to stick up on the wall, just like the Lee Enfield. You know, that sounds pretty much the same. It's a wicked replica. It's got a couple of little faults with them, but it's what it is, guys. You want something that looks wicked, that is your one. But thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, share the channel, hit that notification bar. You know what to do. Cheers, guys. Enjoy your evening.